don't care how hard this or how horrible this sounds. I want to go aping.
It looks so much fun.
It
You just
does.
jump around fucking with your legs spread, back
like
in your
just,
fucking
yeah.
chest all fucking day shit. Yeah.
Like I was
Yeah.
watching an interview with the guys that did this, and they were talking about how they were doing it, how they have to like walk around and be in character. They call it aping, and they're all like, like all this shit. And I'm just like, pay
Dude,
me to
have
do
so
that.
much fucking fun. Yeah, dude. All day long.
They need to pay me to do that shit.
Yeah, all day long.
Tonight, guys, you see it right above, right there. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. That is what we are talking about tonight. Got a decent amount to talk about, I think.
Yeah.
Before we get to that, though, got to get it out of the way. Make sure to go to the website. You see it down below, nobullgi.com, nobullgi.com. Make sure to get yourself some merch. Get the Quest reviews, Spicy Ramen, Abomination Realm. It's all there, guys. Check it out. Make sure to check out our full schedule. Find out what's coming, what's going, what's being released, and what is being renewed. That includes drop shows and anything else that is new that we haven't announced yet. And then also make sure to check out our archive. Everything past, present, and future is there. Find it. Everything from this show to all the other shows, they are all there. Hours upon hours upon hours. And hey, maybe some of it's Spank Bank material. I think.
Is it?
I think so.
You think so?
Yeah. I don't know if I would Spank Bank to it, but someone should.
Someone may. Someone may find all this pretty. You know. You
That's
never
what I'm
know.
saying. I mean, shit. I mean, God.
Never know.
We're gonna have to do a Quest related OnlyFans.
We should start reviewing some porn movies. On
Yeah,
the
right. We'll have to do that we'll have to do that and on the OnlyFans or whatever. Make sure to like, follow, subscribe, hit that notification bell, stay up to date with everything that we do here on the YouTube channel and the website, all together on the network itself. Make sure to drop a comment down below to help us with the algorithm, help us beat it, because it likes to spank us around a lot. So even if you don't like what we have to say, you just want to call us names, go ahead, go for it. Helps us out anyway.
It likes to keep a brother down, baby. That's what.
Make sure to find us on all of our short forms too, because those are coming out slowly now. We're drip feeding, but you know, you might see VC on there as well. We'll see. I don't know.
Yeah. We'll see.
But just keep in mind, go check out our TikTok. Make sure to go check out our Instagram, YouTube Shorts, so forth and so on. It's all there. Check it out. All that information and more. One more time, nobullgi.com, nobullgi.com. Check it out, guys. But tonight we are talking Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. And I want to start off by saying this one thing. I'm going to be a little biased because I'm a huge fan of the other three.
Right, the ones,
the reboots, the first reboots,
the first three reboots.
Yeah, I'm a big the Caesar trilogy, as I call it.
Absolutely,
I'm a big fan of those ones. I loved all three of those movies. I was actually
you didn't like it?
No. Hear me out. I went into this movie with the trailer didn't look good to me.
Okay.
The trailer look because I was like, it's a whole new cast. It's like generations after the other three movies. I'm like, I hate when movies do that because I get it. You know, we don't have the original characters anymore and all that. I get it, but I love that trilogy so much to let go of it and move on to new characters. I don't know. I'm an old dog, you know, so it's hard for me.
I get it, but I'm half and half about that. I'm thinking, right? They did the three reboots, right? What else could they really do? I guess they could just, use the same characters and
they told Caesar's story. He finished it at the end because he died.
That's what I mean. Yeah. That's what I mean exactly. So at that point, what can you do besides skip a whole bunch of years, a couple thousand years?
I don't know if you should have went several generations, but I see why they want it because they wanted to turn Caesar into like a religious kind of figure at that.
Right.
He was the king of the apes, basically.
Yeah. Apes followed his teachings in this movie, basically.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Except for the one who kind of took it too far. But whatever.
The one that wanted to be Caesar
himself.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because here's the thing. The original one, I don't know if you remember all the way back to the original Planet of the Apes. Not the original ones, but the very first reboot one.
I remember the ones from the late 70s?
Well,
My dad had me watch those when we were young.
I remember those. I remember those. But those ones are the original. I'm talking about the reboot. The three from that. The very first one from the reboot when he was just a monkey, and they started giving him the injections to make him smarter and shit. And then by the end of the movie, he screamed like, "No!" And he screams. It's the first time he talks. That
First
shit.
time he talked,
Yeah, that shit gave me chills.
Yeah.
And I fell in love with that movie. And then all the other three, watching Caesar's story become like the leader of the apes and shit, they were amazing movies.
Yeah,
Now,
they were.
going forward, going now into this one, I went into this movie with, I won't say low expectations, but I went in with average expectations.
Okay, I was excited. I was excited to see a new Planet of the Apes movie. Even though I knew it was going to be separated from the original story in the sense of new characters, but I was excited.
I was hesitant.
And
that's where I was.
It didn't fail me. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It didn't fail me.
No, and you know what? Surprisingly, it didn't fail me either.
Yeah.
This was actually I got some scores for this one. Okay, and this movie it had all the things it should. There's the character development was amazing.
Yeah,
that was one of my fears going in this movie is, man, am I gonna?
They were gonna rush the characters and shit.
Because they want to build it. The director already said that he wants this is going to be another trilogy, and it's going to be based off of him and the girl. That's what the trilogy is. Noah and the human. Yeah, and it's gonna and the humans are gonna play a much bigger role in this one and all that shit. In the next one and so forth. So it's like,
I mean, the way
excited.
they did it was neat. So humans, without giving nothing away, obviously, are almost to the point of extinction. They're primates themselves in a sense. They went backwards.
No, see, that's the thing. That's the misconception. I won't give anything away because by the end of the film, you realize that there's something else going on, and that's why I'm interested in the next movie.
I'm thinking there's like hidden colonies of them.
Yeah,
somewhere.
Probably.
Yeah,
because there are people who were affected by the virus. That was the big thing about the past trilogy. That was what was being told. It was about how humans were losing their ability to speak and they were becoming more primal and so forth and so on, while the apes were getting smarter. It was because of the man-made virus that they accidentally made.
Virus.
Yeah. The virus made the apes smarter while making the humans dumb, basically.
Stupid.
But it didn't affect everyone. There were people who were immune. And they explained that in the old trilogy too, and this one kind of follows up a little bit on it. It's weird. I think this one did a really good job of character development, which I'm grateful about. I actually I'm invested into this new character.
Yeah, I like Noah.
Yeah, I like Noah. Yeah,
thanks for Noah.
I want to see Noah's journey just as much as I wanted to see Caesar's journey in the other three. I'm invested. I'm invested into the human character as well. I want to know what her role is going to be. I'm invested into this franchise all over again. And I think I have it here. Hold on. I have this written down in notes because I have the chronological order because I was curious. I wanted to make sure I know it because I've seen it, but I wanted to make sure I had it on hand. So we had the Planet of the Apes reboot in chronological order. We have the Rise of the Planet of the Apes, which was in 2011. That was the very first one. That was so basically the beginning of Caesar. And then the second one, we have Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, which was in 2014. And then the last one after that was War for the Planet of the Apes, which was 2017. So we haven't had a Planet of the Apes in almost a decade. 2 years short? No, 3 years short.
Yeah.
Okay, 3 years short of a decade, we haven't had a Planet of the Apes movie, and I was worried that this movie wasn't going because there's so many other things do that, right? Like for example, look, let's talk Game of Thrones, and I know you're a big House of the Dragon.
Oh, yes, I am.
But here's my thing: I was an absolute nerd for
for Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Absolutely.
I myself got so many people into that. I was like an advocate for that show. Like, oh, what? You've never seen that show? Shut the fuck up and watch the show.
Spokesman.
Yeah.
Here's the link. Go watch
it. Here it is. Go watch it. I'll pay for your first month of fucking HBO Max. Go watch it. Like, because I wanted people to watch that shit. But then, we were supposed to get the sequel, which we were supposed to get the one on Jon Snow. We didn't get that. And then we got House of the Dragon. Now, I'm not saying House of the Dragon is bad. It's just I'm bitter.
Yeah. Because you wanted the Jon Snow to come next,
I wanted the Jon Snow show. That and I hate when people do prequels because I already know how the story
You
ends.
kind of, yeah, but I don't. I think it's not about how it ends. Is what the trajectory was
Plus,
to get to
I don't really
where.
care about the Targaryens. That was what kills me about this one. I
No.
don't know because, like, I was having this conversation with my wife the other day. Even in Game of Thrones, even Khaleesi became bad at the end of Game of Thrones. She went crazy just like her father. So all the
Like the Mad
Targaryens were
King.
bad. Every single one of
Yeah,
them.
they are. Oh,
So
they're power hungry.
yeah.
They're throne hungry.
So
Yeah,
it's like
that's all they are,
I already know how this
But the
ends.
white-haired
Jaime
fuck.
Lannister basically fucking like finishes the job, and it's just like like I don't know. But the reason I did that, the reason I spun off the rails there a little bit with that is
Mm-hmm.
I went into this with the same fear. I was afraid that I wasn't going to get into, or it's just like Star Wars, right? I love Star Wars. Star Wars has 3 trilogies. It has the original trilogy, it has the prequel trilogy, and then it has that god awful dog shit last trilogy that Disney did. And
Terrible.
I'm a Star Wars fan, and I fucking hated those last 3 films. They were garbage.
Yeah.
So that going into this one, knowing that they were going to do another trilogy of the Planet of the Apes, knowing how much I love the original 3, well, the reboot 3, I was afraid going into this one.
You're afraid they were going to just ruin it. Big old
I
money grab.
I thought it was going to be a cash grab. That was it.
Shit.
And it wasn't. This movie had it had character development. It even had I'll go on. I'll say it. It had parts where it grabbed me in the fucking feels.
Tear jerking moments.
Yeah.
It had some suspense. I thought it had.
Oh, it did.
Drama. Yeah, everything. It was a full package.
The acting, considering that the
was not
majority of this was
disappointing.
all voice acting, you know, and my bad. And they also did motion capture because the people were actually doing the movements for the apes too. It was all CGI, but they were doing like the the ball suits and shit.
Yeah.
The motion capture, mocap. They were doing the mocap.
you move and then the computer moves the character. Yeah.
Exactly. So knowing how
they
they
do video games, basically.
pretty much exactly.
Kind of.
So the fact that they did that, and my boy was in this, and I forgot he was in this. And he was the villain. He was the villain basically,
Right.
and I love him as an actor. I always forget his fucking name.
What was the bad guy's name again? I keep forgetting
Proximus.
the name.
Proximus Caesar. And the guy who plays Proximus Caesar is Kevin Durant. And Kevin Durant is a really good actor. I've seen him in a lot of shit. Just to give you a little bit of a insight here. Can I get it? Or did they change the fucking site again? Okay, no, here we go. Just to give you a little bit of insight. Wasn't he in Lost?
I don't know.
Hold on. I swear he was. I think that was. Hold on. So he's in the Kingdom of. He's in Abigail too. Holy shit! Didn't realize that.
Oh shit.
Shit. The Strain. That's what he's in. He's in The Strain.
Okay.
And that's the show I've been trying to get you to fucking watch. He's in that. He's in Legion. He's in Real Steel. He's in Wild Hogs. Walking Tall. I am number 4. X-Men Origins. He's in so much shit, dude.
So he's an accomplished actor. Yeah?
Oh no, he is. I love him as an actor. I want to say he's been in a few horror movies that I've seen too, but I can't call him off the back of my head. But I know him as an actor. He's a really good actor, and he plays the main villain. He plays Proximus in this. So I'm just saying, like this movie
did a great job too.
A great job. Do you? Because I have it. I made sure I got it. Do you know what the budget for this film was? If you had to guess off the back of your head, what do you think it was?
Well, unfortunately, I can't guess because I know, but it was like, why? What was it? If my phone would unlock, it doesn't want to unlock because of my glasses. Fuck.
Might have to guess.
It was $160 million for the.
Yep.
For the
$160 million. Do you know what the box office was?
Well, it was in total 395 million, but that's
pretty much
394.7. Yep. 170 was the United States and Canada, and the rest was 225.1 million worldwide.
So having a budget, this is what's crazy, okay? Having a budget of $160 million, I would have thought this movie had more of a budget. So
it was crisp, wasn't it? It was beautiful.
This was better. Like, you remember how I said that don't get me wrong, the last Kong Godzilla movie was okay. Like I said, that was my least favorite out of the Godzilla Kong and Kong movies altogether. But remember how I told you that there was parts in the movie where I just didn't feel the CGI? This movie didn't have that problem.
Yeah, it was flawless.
There
you know?
were parts. Don't get me wrong. There were parts where it was kind of just like, I get it. Like I was questioning a little bit, but then I was like, oh wait. And then it was lighting and shit. It was done good though. It was really done good.
Yeah.
I am not mad about it. I'm not mad about it at all. Very good movie. Acting, the story, and my biggest problem with a lot of movies, especially nowadays, is like I can never really give a movie a big score for the story because the stories aren't like compelling. They don't grab me. I'm
A
just
lot
like, it
of
was
the
okay.
time they're not. Yeah, a lot of the time they're not groundbreaking. They're not new.
This one, here's the reason why I'm giving it credit. Okay, I'm giving it credit because it recaptured me. I'm invested for another 3 movies.
Absolutely. I want the next 2 now.
Absolutely.
Give them to me. Yep.
Like I'm usually, it takes a lot, especially when it's a new trilogy. I'm always comparing it to the last. And as of right now, the first out of the 3 that they're going to do, in my mind, was a success.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't ruin the other 2, please.
No, please don't. I don't think they are because you know what? The first 3 progressively got better because
they did.
By the time we got to the War of the Planet of the Apes, that one was a really sad movie.
Yeah.
It had a lot going for it. So,
and it's being done by the same people, right?
I believe so.
And everything.
I believe so.
Yeah, I believe it is. Yeah.
So I don't know. I have zero objections about this movie.
They have a good track record, basically. They have a good track record. So I'm hoping they
a good thing coming from modern Hollywood because this is not an indie film in any way. This is a AAA title.
Absolutely.
This is a pure Hollywood film. So to see anything good come out of Hollywood is good because Hollywood's shit right now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like Hollywood's just fucking spewing out garbage left and right.
A lot of AI written stories and shit. It's just you could tell it's just
what happened is all the movies that were written during the shutdowns and shit, they're all getting released now.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. Yeah. So to get a movie that actually has a good story going for it, like I was surprised. I went into this movie. I don't want to say with low expectations. It was not with low expectation, but it was with average expectation. I was like, it's probably going to be okay. And it was way more than okay. Yeah. I was drawn to it. I was sucked in.
Absolutely. Yeah. From point A to B, it was just good.
There are points in a movie where I can get I don't know, distracted. Like I'll find myself doing something real quick, checking my phone or something. I didn't do none of that during this movie. I was glued to it.
Yeah.
Got my popcorn, got my drink, had to piss by the end of the movie, did not care.
I think dialogue and action was well balanced too. This wasn't a movie where it was 90% dialogue and very little action. It was well balanced. So I appreciate that. I
mean, I'm going to tell you what. If we're talking aping and shit, it's better than that last one we just recently watched.
Oh, yes. Well, I give you that. Definitely way better.
Just saying, all right? I'm just pointing that one out. But I mean, there was a big difference in budget too there. So
big time
difference.
Big time.
So
one was $1 and the other one was $1 trillion. So
yeah, exactly. So no, this I'm invested. I'm happy to say, if anything, I'm trying to think of all the movies that I've watched this year. This might be right now the best movie that I've seen all year.
It's one of the best.
Like
I would have to really think hard.
I'm trying to think of all the movies
all the ones
that we've watched, and I'm talking new movies. I'm talking new movies that we've watched this year.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Because that's all I'm counting. And out of all the new movies that I've seen this year, I think this might be the best one.
This was definitely better than Godzilla.
Oh yes, no, absolutely.
Not just in terms of graphics, but I mean just story and everything.
Way better.
Yeah.
Like I said, like I told you before. Which, by the way, I'm just going to side note. Those Godzilla movies, they're all on Max now. Every single one of them.
There you go.
So you wanted to watch it with them. Maybe said you wanted every single one of them. The Kong movies there, the Godzilla movie, they're all there on Max right now. Even the one that we rented and did for the fucking.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, we spend money just for a week later or so for it to be free. Like,
which this one, I will say, the only crazy thing about this one is the purchase price. Hold on, I'm gonna go into it real quick. Give me 1 second. Because I have the information here. This one is not rentable right now. I want to make that clear to
Yeah,
everybody.
yeah.
It is not rentable right now. It is only by purchase. Price for purchase though is not bad. I made sure it's $19.99 for the purchase.
I think that's average
Yeah, that's
for a
not bad.
blockbuster film like
For a
this. Yeah,
purchase,
bad at
not a
all.
rent.
Yeah.
Because I've rented
so
films at that price.
Meaning you keep it, you know?
Yeah, you keep
well,
it.
as long as the company is up, but you keep it. Right.
Exactly. So $19.99. Yeah, maybe by the time you watch this, it will be rentable. But as of the time of recording this, it is only buyable. So
It's too fresh, yeah.
Yeah,
so
it's too fresh.
Just to buy.
It's fresh out on DVD. Oh, DVD. That show how old I am. Blu-ray, digital bullshit, whatever. It's my son does that shit. He's like, he wants he wanted a new movie. And he's like, can I get that on DVD? I was like, I don't think they make that anymore.
No, I'm dude. It amazed. Redbox just went out of business. That's how old I'm still thinking
Who
DVDs
owned
are
that?
still around.
Somebody owned that. I don't know who owned that.
I don't know who owned that. I think it was
Somebody,
have no idea.
I think Comcast or somebody, some big company owned Redbox.
Just now, 2024, that shit was still alive. Just now they went out of business. Like, what the fuck? Who's buying DVDs and Blu-rays?
It wasn't
anymore?
nobody buying no Redbox. People were like ripping the front of those off and stealing the movies.
Just stealing the movies. Yeah, exactly.
But it is that time. I want to get into it because I'm curious on how this is going to turn out. Let's talk scores. All right. For everybody who is new, it'll be real brief. We have our 4 scores that we do here. Those 4 scores, because one of them changes bi-weekly here on the Quest Reviews. Our 4 for this week is story, acting, action, and production. And then, of course, and those 4 we give a 1 through 5, 1.5, 2.5 if needed. Noble Seal if it's above a 5. Noble Pile, I'm forgetting. It's been a long fucking week. Noble Pile if below a 1. All right. Then we move on to our woke score. The higher the number, it goes up to 10. The higher the number, the worse it is. So we don't want that one to move. And then we get them to our overall 1.5, 2.5, still in effect. Noble Pile, Noble Seal, still using it. So, and that goes up to 10 as well. So with that said, let's get into the scoring for Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. What do you give your score for story?
I'm gonna be honest with you. It wasn't groundbreaking story, but it was done very well. Like I like the new Noah story, and I want to know more. I gave it a 5. I really enjoy it.
Really?
Yeah. It's not groundbreaking to the point where they just literally took the script, rewrote it, boom. No, but great, good story.
That's actually surprising to me, and the reason I say that is because I think it was. And I, as a result, will give it a seal. I don't.
Oh, shit.
I
Oh,
don't.
shit.
I. That's why I said in the beginning, I'm surprised. This movie recaptivated me. It got me by the loins, and I want more.
If it was because I'd be giving so much information away, I would explain what wasn't groundbreaking to me. But the story was solid, though.
Oh no, story was like a 5 is not. I'm not even going to be. I'm not mad about the 5. But I definitely gave it a seal for that one. So that being said, let's move on to the next one because that was for story. What do you give it?
First deal on story that I could remember
For in a long time, I think. Yeah,
in a long time. Yeah,
definitely in a long time.
Go on. Yeah.
So that being said, what do you give your score for the story?
Again, we just did.
A story. So I'm multitasking right now. My bad. Acting.
He's
acting.
been working all day.
I have. I have been at this all day. Yeah, acting. What do you give it for acting?
I thought it was great, flawless. I love the aping idea. I love all that shit. Whoever was, because it was voice, right, and then the rest was just the suit, like you said. But it was well.
It was voice acted with CGI, basically.
Exactly. So voice acting wise, I gave it a 5, and even just the CGI acting, perfect 5.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. Not bad. I'm not even going to discredit that or anything. I actually gave it a seal.
Damn.
I did. I gave it a seal. I was really impressed with it.
Fuck this movie.
No, I did. Because the thing, I was not expecting to enjoy this film as much as I did.
I was eager to watch this movie because I just love the Planet of the Apes saga, period. Even from the 70s on to today. So I was really anticipating this movie, and it didn't fail me. I am very happy it didn't fail me. A lot of the times when I anticipate movies, they let me down. and this one did not do that at all.
No, not at all. This was a definite surprise, and again, like I said, in my opinion, I think probably one of the better movies I've seen this year. So all right, let's move on to the next one. What do you give your score for action?
I thought action was flawless as well. I think it was well done. The fight scenes were amazing. The horse riding scenes amazing. I gave it a 5, a solid 5.
Okay,
Absolutely.
okay. I think this one again. It's not because it's bad or anything. This is probably going to be my lowest one because it wasn't the most compelling. There was a lot more story, to my opinion. There was a lot more story than action. But they definitely were going for the action, so I give it a 4.
Yeah, I thought it was well balanced, action and story.
Absolutely,
yeah,
absolutely.
4 is definitely great. Yeah.
Okay, so that being said, let's move on to the final of the 4. What do you give your score for production?
Production, flawless. I'm gonna give it a 5. The sound was amazing. The scenes, the scenery. I love that whole outside scenery thing, wherever they fucking filmed. Amazing.
No,
the
I
apes
agree.
Look amazing.
I agree.
The
I gave it a
CGI
5
was
as well.
funky. Yep, absolutely.
No, I think they did, and the budget shows. The budget shows.
Yeah.
Like it's all there.
Oh, yeah. Like they look like real chimpanzees, you know. They
Well,
look
even the way they walk, like I want to learn how to ape
Everything.
walk. Walking like you got a dirty diaper and shit.
Yeah, spread your
Yeah,
legs.
yeah,
exactly,
it's just all,
diaper.
yeah, it's like you got a shitty diaper. That's what it is.
Yep.
All right, so let's move on to the second to final one out of here. What do you give the woke score for this film?
Unless you can think of anything, it didn't move for me. I thought even the female part was perfect. She was meant to do.
It could have been. It could have been there. No, everything was perfectly written.
Due to when it was released, it definitely could have been very well.
Absolutely,
no,
and I'm glad they didn't. And that in itself is definitely going to get a boost because I do that. So yeah, I give it a 1. Sure, flat out 1. Totally.
Absolutely, D-move.
Okay, with that said, let's get into our final score of the night, our overall score of the night, guys. What do you give your overall score of Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes?
All my scores for 5 for the smaller ones. My big score is going to be a 10. There's just no other way around that. It's a solid fucking 10. Beautiful movie.
I think this is probably like, it's definitely become a rarity at this point, but I'm going to give it a seal.
Mm-hmm. Nice. A 10 and a fucking seal.
Yep. This was a good fucking movie. I think it's worth the purchase. I think it's worth the rental. Hell, if it was still in theaters, I'd tell you to go see it.
Oh yeah. I wouldn't have been disappointed.
No,
and that's
not
my
at all.
biggest fear going to the theaters, wasting fucking money. This wouldn't have been wasted.
No, not at all. This is not a waste in any way. A buy, a rent, a view at a theater, fucking watch it on your somebody's ass. I don't care. Like it's viewable everywhere.
Buy a projector and just aim it in the ass.
Yeah,
and watch it that way.
And it would still be a good movie.
It'd still be great. Yeah,
still be a great movie. So yeah, a seal and a 10. Go watch it, guys. I think it's a great movie. I think it is. This is a good start to another trilogy, and I'm happy about that because it's been a while since we've had a good trilogy to focus on, and now.
I'll be honest with you. It's getting harder to find older movies that get redone today, even if they're prequels.
Well, they're doing this a lot now because Lord of the Rings has got a new one coming out. They're trying to push a new Lord of the Rings trilogy. Yeah, there's a new Lord of the Rings coming out, and I'm skeptical. I don't know if it's a trilogy, if it's a new trilogy, or if it's a reboot. I don't know. All I know is the new Lord of the Rings coming out, and I'm curious about that.
The only part that gets me about all this is these new kids can't come out with their own shit.
Nah, man, there ain't no.
From our time, yeah, that's what it seems like. But at least they're doing a good job.
At least with this, though, this isn't an original tale. It's not an original franchise, but it is an original tale, and I love that.
It is because it's after the originals, right?
Exactly. So, bravo to the actors, bravo to the cast, bravo to the crew that made this movie. Yes. Fuck, great job! Can't wait till the next one. I'm on board. Straight up. Like you've already sold a ticket for this film when the second one comes out.
Yep, I'm prepaying that ticket.
Yeah, straight up. I would give it to you now and wait like 5 years for it to come the fuck out because that seems like the growing trend.
That is the trend.
They're like 3 years in apart from each other, each one from the originals, and then we're talking like what, 7 years or so, 8 years since the last one to this one. So,
Yep.
but this is a new trilogy. I don't think they're going to wait that long. But from the
I don't think
original,
so.
the original 3, there was like what 3
And
years
looking-
each in between.
Looking at how much the movie made back, it was a success to me. I don't know how they feel because they want like triple the money they spent.
This is a success. If
it
they
was
sit there and say it wasn't a
definitely-
success,
definitely.
but no, they've already
Yeah.
confirmed that it's coming. They're doing it. They're going to do the trilogy.
Good.
They have 2 more in the bucket. I'm on board. I'm good.
I'm
You
ready.
got me.
I'm ready.
Sold that
I'm ready.
ticket. But that is the show, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I've enjoyed doing it. Maybe see Lauren's always enjoy. We're always enjoy being here, talking about these movies with you, giving the scores, letting you know, and you let us know what you think. Go watch the movie, and if you think the movie was sucked, come back in the comments and tell us we're jerk offs.
Hell yeah, let us know.
Yeah, let us
Exactly.
know. Or if you agree with us, do the same thing. Get down in the comments down below. Like, follow, subscribe, hit that notification bell, stay up to date with everything that we do here. Get over to the website, nobullgi.com, NOBULLGI.com. Get yourself some merch, check out the schedule, and make sure to check out our full archive of everything that's being done on the network. But we'll get the
Yeah,
hell
buddy.
out of here.
Sure am.
Peace
out.
Peace out,
my
guys, and
people.
we will see you on the next one.